All right. I joined Toastmasters 5 years ago. My 5-year anniversary will be in May. When I first joined Toastmasters, as soon as I got those manuals in the mail, I looked through the whole thing before I read it. I just thumbed through all of it. In the back of your manual, whether it's a leadership manual, your CC manual, or an advanced manual, what did they have? They had your track to DTM, communication side and leadership side. But what does that mean? Well, this is actually a very old version of the storytelling manual. I borrowed this from my home club's advanced manual set. I'll tell you at the break if you want to know when this was copyrighted, because of how old it looks in comparison to the new one that's right here. Now, in the back, these are the old Toastmaster credentials that you would get. Now, I looked at this going, how am I supposed to get here? What does all this mean? Because there are a bunch of letters that mean something, but what does it mean? So, I thought, we need to define this. Whether you've been around for a long time in Toastmasters or you're brand new, members at your club should know what those mean. And there were a lot of other abbreviations that we have. So I have handouts here for everybody that you can follow along with me as I define for you most of the Toastmaster abbreviations we hear in the club and district levels. The first one, if you look at the old achievements, CTM stands for Competent Toastmaster. That was the old achievement. ATB was Advanced Toastmaster Bronze. Sometimes I would hear seasoned members like Ruth Deutsch from my home club or Enrico Pena, past district governor, say things like that. And I'm going, what are they talking about? I don't have a clue. Well, you look here. ATS is Advanced Toastmaster Silver. Now, I found out Enrico Pena, who belongs to one of my other clubs, it's meeting Monday, he's been in Toastmasters since 1988. That's when he first joined. He's been around a long time. So he knows what these are. I didn't. I've only been around for 5 years. But it's great to know these. ATG was Advanced Toastmaster Gold. Then you have the CL, which is Competent Leader, and then AL, Advanced Leader. After that, you'd be a Distinguished Toastmaster, back in the day. Now we go to the current achievements. CC, Competent Communicator. ACB, Advanced Communicator Bronze. We can go down the list because you all know them. And then you get to ALB, which is Advanced Leader Bronze. Then S would be Silver. G would be Gold. Now those are just within your club. Now the other part in your club is you have club officers. You get together, you have an EC meeting. What is the EC? Executive Council meeting that your clubs should be having. Now, also part of a club, you have the Distinguished Toastmaster Club. That's, once you're DTM. Now, PP, when you're doing your Executive Council meeting, PP stands for Immediate Past President. It's usually on the agenda of the current president. It'll show at the bottom of the agenda who the past president is. VPE, that is the Vice President of Education. In this club, it's Circe. My home club, it's Tammy. VPPR stands for Vice President of Public Relations. We hear this at TLI. We get training. But do they define what these little words are? No. All they tell us is what the positions are and what we do, not what the words actually mean. VP Membership is Bill Jeffrey. Vice President of Membership is what that stands for. Now, TM stands for Toastmaster. Sometimes you have it shortened because when you have a club like Toastmasters for Leaders, we're going to shorten it to TM, the number 4, and Leaders. I've seen that once in a while. TT stands for Table Topics. DCP stands for Distinguished Club Program. But if your club is celebrating that they've had all the achievements, made all 10 goals, it'll be PDC, President's Distinguished Club. HPL stands for High Performance Leadership. D52 is a short version of District 52. LGET stands for Lieutenant Governor of Education and Training, which is Joe Loricella at present. LGM is Lieutenant Governor of Marketing. That would be Ron Rosati. PRO, that is Circe. Public Relations Officer is what that stands for. PDG is Past District Governor. In this club, we have 2. We have Carolyn Cousins Goldman, and we have Linnea Millette. So, Take these back to your club. Tell them to your new members, your seasoned members. Now you guys actually know what the abbreviations are for some of the things you hear at the district and club level and how you can define it to others. Thank you very much.